Hello, 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 everybody! Wonderful news! Yes, the new Dwarf Fortress is out! Hoorah! Hoorah! Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Here's the world activation release. Lots of processes from world generation, birth, invasion, succession, site foundation, and so on. Now operating the world after play has begun. Getting all that to work led to a meandering route through various pieces of the game, some of which are described below. Aside from any bugginess, a lot of it will still feel rough and unfinished as things bump around. New stuff. World activation. There are a few things that aren't active, like Mega Beast invasions. One phrase. It's Mega Beast invasions. But lots of world gen actions made into the game. Birth, death, to the extent it wasn't handled before. Marriage, site foundations, as well as reclaims. Basic succession, appointment, etc. invasions, as well as some more details beyond word gen, like patrols, banditry, and animal population handling. We still don't have army battles. The invasions are all successful right now, unless they are locally interfered with by you. I like that. The game advances 2 weeks before each play. The calendar there still moves slowly when there's a lot of action, as there is a larger world, as there is in larger worlds, but there are quite a few things I can do soon to speed that up. Due to the speed of the calendar, new forts in particular also get just 2 weeks. This will probably cause some shenanigans with caravans, or you'll just have to wait a year in an autumn fort for your first one until we sort it out. Fortress can be retired and unretired. Losing is still fun, but it doesn't happen when you want. But if it doesn't happen when you want, you can put it off for a while. Retired forts can be conquered much more easily than they would be if you still controlled them. So don't be surprised if you have to reclaim instead of being able to unretire sometimes. You can reclaim forts that didn't make it through world generation. Site maps for dwarves, elves, and goblins. These are very basic, but they are there anyway. Multi-tile trees and a lot of new plants, fruits, flowers, leaves that fall in the little clouds. I put off Dwarf Mode tree harvesting, but we should get to that before too long. Mega Beasts, Forgotten Beasts, can attack, destroy, and then reside within world gen sites like Dwarf Fortresses. Various movement changes, climbing, jumping, sprinting in both modes, though invaders will require a line of sight to use them. Venture mode has a stealth rewrite, and some elements of that are present in Dwarf mode. It is generally easier to spot thieves and ambushers, and I'll probably need to make them smarter about finding cover. Movement and combat are separate now. Startled people climb up the walls of their homes a little too often. Tracking information in Venture mode, you can pull up a little window and see tracks, capital K, and can also have it describe the freshest tracks that isn't yours to more easily stay on a trail, Alt K. Tracks are also part of the regular look command. Different levels of conflicts. Your opponents in adventure mode will be listed with the current status, non-lethal, lethal, no quarters, etc. Oh, that's interesting. Combat moves take place over a period of time now, and you can do things like catching an opponent's attack. You have to do that by targeting a grab at the offending part now. Reactions used to have a menu, but that was before combat got more smeared out. You can get information about what attacks your opponent is doing in the attack menu. The quality of information depends on your situational awareness. You can add objective modifiers to your attacks, quick, heavy, etc., and you can perform more than one attack at a time for a significant penalty to its force. It makes more sense, or it might make sense with 2 Mentium swords or something, twirling them about. Rumors of an incident can spread, and the rumors need to be spread before you gain reputation, good or bad. Killing all the witness to an event will effectively remove it from play, i.e. most players' way of doing it after a while. If you don't let them get off the screen, people are a little psychic as it regards ongoing conflict, so that they can make decisions non-stupidly. Your license can share rumors with your fort, but I still need to set up a screen for reviewing them after you've seen them the first time. Not you can do much with the information. You can travel through tunnels. You can get a guide to travel with you to a faraway place. It still ended up being too cumbersome, so the locals continue to be able to tell you the location of sites, but only within a certain distance of their hometown. General conversations have been redone. They no longer have their own screen, but run along with other actions. There are many more options. The mind has been rewritten quite a bit. People now experience emotions according to different circumstances. Lots of awkward monologues there. Lots of awkward monologue, yeah. And they consider actions differently. The main outstanding issue is that I didn't get around to converting existing Dwarf Mode slots, so they sort of exist concurrently with the new emotions and needs to be changed. I'll get to that before job priorities, which is one of the main short-term reasons for the restart or rewrite. Some dwarves have lifelong dreams, and it is possible for them to recognize that they've accomplished the ones related to skills and families. They cannot yet realize their dreams of taking over the world. Yeah, that's our job. Anyway, the paragraph at the beginning of Adventure Mode was marginally more useful, but that slipped a bit at the end as things were tweaked. I think it'll still describe certain invasions and abductions, but needs to be redone. Lots of new arena options, not just conflict state, but you can set the temperature, etc. to all sorts of extremes. Always fun. Some experiments with procedural items, though the new demon type sites are still quite unfun now. The knowledge of the slab at the bottom can be used, but it is probably not worth the trouble. The stuff I forgot. Yep. Bugs. I'm sure several old bugs were fixed as large versions of the code were rewritten and removed, but I haven't tried to track exactly which ones. Bug fixes. Okay, yeah, that's cool. So yeah, that's the basic gist of it. www.bay12games.com/dwarves, and you can download it. I did, and let me open that. Okay, I've got one of the previous version and this one, so we'll just be able to take a quick look. They look like they have about the same stuff here, but then again, you're not really expecting this stuff to change that much, to be fair. Let's see. Can I get it to do the thing? Yes, there we go. Didn't keep the size, that's annoying. Okay. So yeah, it looks similar enough. Obviously I've got some world things going on. Data, is that where it is that I want? Finish, yeah. I'm just going to be looking for anything that's different. Not necessarily anything else, so let me get these opened. Okay, that should do. The ones on the left are the old one, the ones on the right are the new one. Let's see, do I have the right plugin? Yes, I do. Compare. Nope. Stop that. Do it how I want you to do it, not how you did it. What if I select this one? Plugin, compare. Yeah, there we go. And let's see. Tiles for parts of trees. Let's go up to the top. Which one? Yes. This is the new one on the left now for some reason. And you'll notice that it's got a bunch of stuff for trees in red because it showed up on the wrong dang side. Don't know why it's doing that. But yeah. So we've got lots of little things to tweak about the trees if you want to get into that. Specific seed cap. Ooh, you can actually tweak the number of seeds you can have in a fortress. The default is 200 a type. And apparently 3,000 was the cap. This was really interesting. And actually, I think, since I am in here, I won't mess with the tree since I don't really know how that's going to affect. Change this to disallow. Yes. Okay, and seasonal. Autosave, yes. Initial save, yes. And we'll just skip down to here. Sure, I'll up the cap to 500. I don't think I've ever really gotten to that range, but engraving start obscured. Yeah, I like this one. They're interesting, but I'd rather just do them as a thing. Let's see, yes to that, just so I can actually see how deep things are. I don't know what it's trying to show here. Probably a space here or something. Nah. Okay. Well, that's weird. Whatever. And that was that. So it's got all those tree things, and it's got... Did I change the seed cap? Yes, 100. I changed it to 100 because a bag holds... Or is it a... Yes. A bag holds 100 seeds. So what I like to do before, since it was 200 to type, I'd have just a little spot where it's like only this specific seed type can go there, and they'd put the bag there and it would all gather up and it would work really well. But it required 2 bags, and with this I can have just a bag per seed type. I'm not sure exactly how that'll affect it. Maybe I'll change it back up to 200, since there's probably a reason it was at that amount, but life goes on. Anyway, well, since I don't need these anymore, close them and hopefully get this. Yeah, this is the old one because I've got a tile set in. Compare. Dang it, you did it again. Oh well, it's just differences. I don't know why the volume was changed. What are your differences here? Okay, so they changed the date there. FPS. Yeah, I like to see what it is, and I upped the cap to 200. And that's about it. So nothing really much has changed in there. Good to know. So yeah, but the tree and the seed cap, definitely an interesting thing. Does this hold anything interesting? I guess it technically would be interesting, but I don't really know much about it. I was mostly doing the init because I understand what goes on in there. If we go back, yeah, it's got those. Okay, so I think I'm good with that. And let's pop it open. Actually, thinking about that. There we go. Need to switch to headphones. Oop. That again. Let me try that again. Don't isolate it, Komodo. I like that program. Okay, let me try to get this working right. Okay, I think I have it. Dang it. Nope. Let's try that again. Didn't grab it correct. There we go. And yeah, that's the intro. Isn't that a thing? If you haven't seen it before, sorry about the FPS thing, but I didn't want to have to restart, even though I ended up restarting it a number of times anyway. Let's see. Looks like I just need to move it over. Yep. And let's create a new world. Oh, hello. It just automatically creates the world. I like that. That was interesting. Oh, wait, no. It was initializing everything. Okay, that makes sense. I like that. We'll go with a medium history, a large number of civilizations, very high number of sites, medium frequent. I'm half tempted to put this down to smaller, but we'll see how this runs. Obviously, this is the generic view of what you get when you're generating a world. Looks like we're actually getting into this. We actually managed to make it relatively quick. Then again, it is the default settings, basically, so not much to really do about that. Let's see. And I'll be back once this finished generating. Actually, let me try something. Okay, yeah, this is definitely cool. I'm glad I'm doing the time lapse. This is after the fact, of course. But yeah, you'll see it spread. Amazing. I definitely like it this way. I'll have to do more of this. Just world gen and time-lapsed. Anyway, back to the actual live. Okay, there we go. I let it run all the way through and time-lapsed it. So let's letting us have a look around. Dark goblin pits of something. Okay, that's interesting. So they're the dark goblin pits. All these have different names, but the dwarven hillocks is definitely something interesting and new. We've actually got goblin pits way out here in the Goldenrod Swamp, so I might want to start somewhere in there. Dwarf Fortress of the Steamy Horns. Haha, that sounds awesome. Human Hamlet, and then we've got an Elvish Forest Retreat right over there. These islands out here are really empty, so I guess if you don't start with something on you, you don't get much. Over here we've got some stuff that looks a little bit alone. Tombs, and a human hamlet all out there by itself. That's interesting. Over here, a dark goblin fortress, and it appears we have some dwarves. No, goblin hillocks, dwarven hillocks, goblin fortress. Ooh. Let's get that name. Calloused. The tenacious horn. Export info and whatnot, and then we'll accept it. I like this screen a lot. Okay, let's get this up here. And it's got the world, gen, history. Okay. It's got all kinds of men. Machine of Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to pop up in Legends mode. Interesting. Cool. Okay. Start playing. We're gonna pop up. Ooh, yes. It's doing this loading thing. That's cool. I'm guessing that's because of... Actually, yeah. XML dump. Sure, we'll give it a try, and I'll just press all the buttons. Oop, yep, it's taking a moment to do that. While it's doing that, I want to open up data. Region 1. Yeah, Region 1 snapshot and stuff it's saying in the file. If I bring it over here, I'm guessing, from what I understood, it's storing a lot of stuff about what's going on there. Anyway, back to the main area. And let's see. Region XML. Let's pop that up in Notepad. Oh, come on, it's still doing this thing? That's annoying. There we go. So, yeah. This is really cool for a bunch of people who want to do something with just parsing it, because it's already exporting it to XML. It'll make it a lot easier for people to parse. Obviously, the other ones have their own formats and stuff, but dang it. It's a little too big to open up just to view, apparently. Let's wait until this goes away. Okay, now... Ooh, there's 3 artifacts. The Quest of Boots, a micro-line slab. The Prestigious Action, a stibonite slab. And Blockerot's The Brilliant Tooth, platinum. Quest of Boots was a legendary micro-line slab. And a time before time, the Quest of Boots was created by the monkey brute Shamunstu Witchwebs, the Shadow of Mist. A time before time aided the monkey brute, the Shadow of Mist, in becoming a permanent part of the living world to sow the seeds of chaos therein, which took place in temples Tempest Helm using the Quest of Boots. Time before time was stored in Tempest Helm by the monkey. So that one's still there, supposedly. Okay, it looks like all these stayed where they were gonna stay. Oh, that one was created by a monkey brute as well. Are they the same one? No, they're different ones. And, panther monster. So, 2 monkey brutes and a panther monster. That's interesting. And historical maps. Yeah, that might be interesting. Or I'm assuming that's meaning these are the historical. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. See. Let's see. Going from one to the other. Oh! Yeah, 10 years at a time looks to be the, Okay, so... Oop. So we start with these things. Up here we've got the Gorge of Bodies, an elf place, Alino Lude, and the Brushed Anvils, Carmine Cat, Mastodon. Way down here we've got a few things. But yeah, we've got those. We'll advance a year, and it shows how they're extending. This one is the Machine of Lanterns. We'll want to keep an eye on the Machine of Lanterns, since that was the one that looked like the goblins had a little bit of a problem with. Yeah. Advance another year. Oop, what's that? I don't know what that is. Okay. And let's see. Plus, we've got these, and they're still themselves. Plus, there we go. Slowly takes form. Very chaotic over in this area. Over on the other side, it's chaotic still, just not quite. Of course, there we go. Wraps around. Back. Age of Myth. So this is the full... Okay, let's see. Historical sites. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go to the map. Kolust. So, sites. Filter. Kolust. There we go. The Helmet Dales of the Machine of Lanterns founded Wheel's Breach. Brass Scepter was stolen from Wheel's Breach by Kobold and brought to Scum Mines. Dwarf settled in Wheel. Midwinter, a Dingo Bracelet was stolen. Glass Scepter stolen. Returned. Attacked. The Shadow of Burials. The Hulking Creature. Shadow Burials attacked. And then attacked. While defeated, the later escaped unscathed. Attacked some more, escaped unscathed. More stuff being stolen. The dingoes attacked and ate some of their animals. Large scepter stolen. That large hulking creature is back and escapes a few more times. More stuff stolen by Scum Mines. They're really having problems with the dingoes and the kobolds. But a lot of stuff right there just taken by the dingoes. And sorry about the scrolling. Ooh, Forgotten Beast. The Forgotten Beast Lish secretive paddle devoured the dwarf in Wheel's Breach. And Litis something was abducted from Wheel's Beach by a goblin. Fitness coal amulet stolen. Forgotten Beast attacked. So they're digging too deep, that's for sure. Forgotten Beast attacked. Same one as the previous one. Oh, here they got one. Dead Mines attacking quite a bit. Not seeing anything noting dying. Let's see. Let me see. Can I tab down? Yes, I can tab down. That's a lot better. Let's get to the end, actually. And here we've got notes about the goblins. The goblin something was murder in Meal's Breach. And the goblin decided to become a baby snatcher operating out. So at some point, we've got it becoming, okay, goblin, noting goblins. I'm trying to find the spot where it changes hands. Ooh, we've got dwarves. The goblin became a farmer. Okay, maybe quite not yet. Really? Goblin became a farmer, but attacked. The goblins, Dust of Whirring led the attack. Defeated the machine and pillaged Wheel's Breach. Attacked Helmsdale and Panther Monster. Azak, Pebble, Blade. The Plague of Seduces led the attack. Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah, and it just kind of starts having goblins everywhere. Don't really know what happened to it. Huh, interesting. Yeah. Regions. This is the various regions around. That's interesting. Underground regions. That's definitely gonna be cool for someone to look at. Civilizations. Who were you? The Machina Lanterns, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Machina Lanterns. So, find Machine Lanterns. Was a dwarven civilization. Let's go to the end then. We've got goblins happening. Okay. Okay, there we've got a distinct split between, it was dwarves and then goblins. Attacked the goblin of Hairy Dust and defenders were led by a dwarf there. Became an enemy, and then I attacked the machine and the goblin, the Hairy Dust led the attack and defenders were led by that. Attack led by a dwarf. Panther Monster attacked. Ooh, right there. In early winter of 69, the Scorpion of Pulp defeated the machines. Goblin Harry led the attack. Okay. In midwinter 69. So in 69 is when it happened. Yeah, there we go. We've got messages. The Goblin Amos Benwept became Baroness. Dwarf English Countess Spear became the king. Interesting. English Contest Spear. Find English. Okay, contest spear? There we go. Was born a dwarf in 2. He was of unknown parentage. Became the king of the machine lanterns. And that's the concert of that attacking. Yeah, that's basically yeah, he didn't marry. He was just He was just hanging around and then became king somehow. Okay. Not gonna complain, but that's kind of not what I was expecting. Let's check out the yeah, let's check out the Baron. Bandwhipped. Bend whipped. It was Goblin. She was one of the first of her kind. Became and 22 kills, 20 Goblin, and then incinerated 1 troll and another troll. Huh. Interesting. The body was struck down by Tooth Hate, horribly mutilated by the ambiguous midnight of Gorge partners. Huh. That is interesting. Age of Myth. Is Age of Myth 69? It is 69. Rock, brilliant, secure, duel, steamy battle. I'm not very good at looking through these, but yeah. Followed a few things. Definitely interesting. I'm gonna have to look at it more later. Goodness gracious, I'm going to have to look at it so much more. Dwarf Fortress. Loading objects. Oh, ooh, this is interesting. How do I control it? Oh, it's not control. That's the month of the year, and what it's doing is it's running 2 weeks. There we go. So yeah, since it'll run 2 weeks every time you want to do something. It's advising me to start here. Well, who might say no? Let's see what biomes it is. This is the mountain with a slightly messed up name. Or is that just the name of something going on there? Who knows? It's got shallow, deep, and flux. A little soil, shallow, deep, flux, and woodlands. That's important. This one was none. And then untamed wilds, wilds, and wilds. Little soil, shallow, deep, no flux. But yeah, I don't see any reason not to give it a go. And normally I don't do this, but let's hit play now and see what it gives us. See if it's been updated anything much for this. You never know. There we go. It took a little bit of time. You arrived after a journey from the mountain homes into forbidding wilderness beyond. Your harsh trek has finally ended. Your party of 7 is to make an outpost for the glory of all Noshkanzantir. I guess I probably should have went and looked at what all the stuff I was with and who, what, and whatnot. There are almost no supplies left, but with stout labor comes subsistence, whether by bolt, plow, or hook. Provide for your dwarves. You are expecting a supply caravan just before winter entombs you. But it is spring now, enough time to delve, secure lodgings. Ere the dingo men get hungry, a new chapter of dwarven history begins at this place. Lance bulge, strike the earth. And it's saved. Okay, there we go. Didn't take too long. You'll notice the multi-tiled trees. Definitely interesting. Definitely like the style of them. Is that sand? Oh god, I'm gonna have to learn the controls all over again. Ah, there we go. Nope, wrong one. Is it K? Yeah, it's K. Yes, that is sand. Okay, so we lucked out a little bit on that. Sand is always a good thing to have. Now the question is, chop down tree. How does that work? Okay, so yeah, it just does that. That's fine. I definitely like it. Gives you more bang for your buck when chopping down stuff. Let's chop down the thing. Actually, let's chop down all the trees that are in this little basin-y area. There we go. And then we'll dig in. Actually, you know what? We'll dig in right down. Hard to move around. I don't like being quite this far. You know what? We'll dig in over here. Yeah, over here seems good. Let's see. T. Dig R. Dig R. There we go. I don't think anything's being interrupted by that. There we go. Let's take a look at that. What's that? Apple tree trunk. That's cool. I wonder if you can get stuff. Peach tree. Oh wow, they're all different I guess I should have expected that. But they're all these different trees. That's definitely cool. I wonder if you can harvest from them, or if so, how? Let's see. What option would that be? Would it be... No, not I. It would be in the... No. I'm pretty sure... Gather plants, maybe. No, it's not gather plants. Well, that's the thing. I'll have to figure that out at some point if you can. Be kind of sad if you can't. Boom. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing in the westerns. Oh, right. They would put in one of those guys. I don't particularly like fishermen, but I think I'll keep the guy around for now, since apparently he's not doing anything anyway. And what's that? Walnut tree roots. Oh, that's cool. It's roots. So I'm guessing when I dig in here, there might be stuff going on. I'll have to think about. Who do we got? We've got Expedition, Stoneworker, Jeweler, Fish Cleaner, and Fisher Dwarf. The Fisher Dwarves might not be too useful because it sounds like we don't have anything to use. What are these big trees over here? Pecan, apple. Okay, so yeah, they're just more of the same. Cool. God, I'm going to be so horrible at this. I haven't played in a long time. And really wrap my head around the new military system, so I'm probably going to die from that. No, not quite like that. Let's dig. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's dig that out. Okay. Now, let's go to you, PL. What kind of labors? You got carpentry like that, feed and recover, the hauling jobs, and cleaning. Okay. Woodcutters, felling trees, stoneworker. Don't have stones for you. You have some craft skills. Actually, I guess this would be the better one to look at. And so you're the crafter. Yeah, I guess that is the better way to look at. As I thought, you're the carpenter, graving, mason, mechanic, building design. I'd really like to break a couple of those up just because some things, but yeah. Fish cleaner has... Okay, he's the butcher. And you're kind of useless. Okay. Ah, dang it. Right into rocks. I was hoping for more sand, but life goes on. Anyway, let's see. Ooh, looks like it's actually animated. Yeah, it is. That's awesome. Huh. It's a... Let's see. Too bad I can't predict exactly when it... I'm stepping through step by... I'm trying to catch it. Oop. Dang it! Maybe it's a little more instant than I'm thinking. Well, let me see if I can catch it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you can catch it. It looks like it might be animated, but the animation is purely that. Yeah. Because I did step by step in it. So I'm assuming this is just a interesting animation that just happens and isn't an actual, like, animation. I was noticing the, let's see. We, let's see, where is it? Yeah. I can't read with it. Cat TK, something or other over there, but there's a lot more going on with these trees. Someone's definitely going to have to take a very in-depth look into them, because there's something with them. I'm not sure what, but there's something. Let's see. We should be... Oh, right. I should check the, cart. Got an anvil, battle axe, and a pick. Wine, rum. For this we should, lime tree. Plum helmet spawn, pigtail seeds, cave wheat, sweet pod, rock nut. We've got meat. Got all of that. Applewood stuff. Couple leather quivers. Lots of rum barrels. Rum and wine. And some rum. And some wine. There we go. Oop. Oh, cool. The tree fell in the water, and it caused the mist to happen. So that is definitely interesting to know. I wonder if I can Let's see if the dwarf can do anything about that. I wonder how it handles this. Okay, so just any part of the tree you do that to. Ooh, native gold, nice. Any part of the tree you do that to, it's just going to insta-fall. Let's get the food inside. Food. Jobs. Yeah, everyone's storing items in stockpile. And you, labor, shift enter. Or I guess I don't mind you doing that. Shift enter. There we go. We'll turn off your hauling for now, just so that happens. Also, we've got some gold over here as well. We definitely got a rich side here. Okay, yeah. What are you? Mountain goat. That's cool. We'll need to build some traps. Build workshop. Carpenter shop. I don't want to build it right out there. And, mechanic shop. There we go. Get those built up. And then the carpenter shop. What was I gonna make in the carpenter shop? I was gonna make something. Oh, right. Cage. I'll make 3 cages. 3 of those. That'll be cage traps. And then 1, 2, 2 more. We'll need those because I'm going to actually be putting a moat thing, a bridge right along here that I can bring back up. Interesting. I wonder if it's actually open. Well, it doesn't matter because the thing will go up and everything else will just not matter suddenly. Did you finish one? Yes, you finished one. Build. Trap. No. Trap. There we go, yeah. Shift T. Cage trap. And we'll put it over here. See if we can get an animal. Build sea wall. Up, up. No, that's a little more. Oh yeah, like that. And another wall. Up, up. There we go. So build that so that any animals that are gonna come through will end up winding their way. And I almost forgot one more wall. Okay. And this will make it so that if they're going crosswise to it, they'll still be caught. I'm not sure if it works, but I've used it a few times. So I've just kind of used it a few times. Giant jumping spider. Is someone complaining about that? What's the... Ah. Okay, yeah, they don't care about that. But that would be cool to catch. Who's doing what? Someone's making a wooden cage. We've got constructing that. Otherwise, basically we're digging. Okay, what kind of job are you missing? Carpentry. So basically it's going to be construct building. Okay, you're making this stuff then. This is definitely one of the reasons why I generally start with 2 miners. PX. So let's expand it a few slots. There we go. Oop. Something collapsed on the surface. Port. How do I moved around and now I'm missing what it's saying collapsed. Announcements. So it was here. I have no clue. Maybe it was something that was in a tree and just went derp to derp. That's always a possibility. Got one more mechanism building there. What's the... Oh, it's probably waiting on the trap guy. The mechanics guy, yeah. Okay. Everyone doing something? No. Okay. What's left in here? Cloth and stuff. I'm not sure what exactly... Let's see. P... Not animal... Would it be a furniture? It would be a few things. Settings, let's just... Everything that I think could go there reasonably. Finished goods, leather, cloth, not wood. Yes, that. Sure, we'll put armor there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now they're storing stuff. Good. Okay, stop that because, yeah, they're probably moving the cages. Yeah. Cages were set up for the job, so, haha. It kind of stops that from happening. We've almost got this bit of the cave mined out. I'm thinking, since we do have that natural gold, we might want to do some stuff with that. Let's see. Dig R. And that should make it so that we can put the mode over it. And I'm doing one out so that I can have it go along the side and hopefully have that work. There's another one of those jumping spiders. Obviously if I... Oh, spinach. That's cool. Nope, nope. No. No, dig. P. There we go. P. Gather plants. Because that's interesting. It said, spinach? Yeah, spinach leaves. Probably a loose leaf variety. Since that is basically the kind everyone knows about. I actually got a bunch of stuff. Did we manage to get everything out of here? Not quite. Oh, and what kind of animals do I have? Animals, animals, animals. Dogs, cats, water buffalo, horse. Okay, we're gonna butcher the water buffalo. The horse, actually, that's a good point. I don't know anymore. Before... Ooh, what's that purple stuff? Oh, it's the leaves. That's pretty. Or flowers. Flowers, that's the word I want. That's awesome. Look at that, flowers. My God, I love this game. This is my favorite game. And again, that's sort of lost meaning as time's gone on because I always call it my favorite game. And to be fair, it is my favorite game, period. So, well, there's not really any hyperbole on that. It's just literally my favorite game. Build bridge. Nope. G. Yep. Up, 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 up. Okay. And how do I... Raises that way. Yes. Applewood. There we go. Actually, no. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I was going to change it a little bit, but that's good enough. There we go. Everyone's still able to get in, and once that's set up, I'll remove some of those things under there. Too bad I can't completely get rid of them. And again, that is one of those things that would be hard to do. Period. Anyway, but, you know, life goes on. What are you doing? Sleeping. Good point. I should probably do something about that. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I guess I'm not allowed to have a life anymore. Correction. I'm not allowed to have as much as a life as I had because I've still got to keep up with what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Even 8. Yep. Build the bridge. We've got the lever set up. Add link to bridge, Applewood bridge with those. Here we go. Hopefully they're actually able to gather those plants. Or is no one actually able to do that? That would be ironic. Fisher Dwarf. Farming and related. Plant gathering. Let's see. Yeah, don't really see anyone else with something like that. Farming and related. Plant gathering. We'll give you the job. Should get that all done. I think I'll finish out the season and then... Let's see, late spring. I'll finish out the season and then finish this video so I can get it up. Leave that. And now it's making me question exactly how much it's recording. X custom. Is it still set to the right stuff? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Dig R Z. It's Z. I remember most of the commands. It just takes a bit to get them down again. So you will be able to get down there, but probably should pay sometimes. I don't really have anything for that guy to do, so let's smooth out the walls. Give him a job. As long as no one else smooths. I don't think anyone else smooths. Cool. To be fair. You know what? Maybe... You know... No. Remove that. Stop that. Stop. You don't get to smooth the walls. Because if you do that, you're going to increase the wealth of the place. And yeah... I don't need to deal with that. Build beds. 5, so I can't quite do it in... Let's see if I put it there, and then... So there... Yeah. It won't be much of a room, but it will be a room. Oh, right. They're probably being moved. To be fair, that you should have seen that coming. It's kind of obvious. Now that I think about it. Oh well. Oh, he has gathered plants. Okay. Well, these are fine with gathering plants as well. I don't mind that much. Dang it, are my speakers acting up? They might be. Yeah, they're assigned to expedition leader. Actually, no. We'll put him next to some gold. Yeah, still need bed. I'm sure it made it. Stop that, speakers. Yeah, we'll have a couple beds near gold, I think. Yeah, a couple beds, and I'll just assign the one to him that's fancy. So yeah, I guess I should just, and then as soon as the carpenter... He's made one more bed, one more after that, and I can get all the ones that I need up. Obviously, the other one I'll build, but isn't technically needed. Okay, they instantly get test. There we go. And I guess I can set that up. Move the bed. There we go. See, either here or here. This has 3 pieces, this has 4. There we go. There we go. And, you know, once it hits the end, I'll take a look at their profiles and see what they're thinking. And then end the video. Alright, I should probably set up some kind of pasture for them. What's that? A bunch of it over here. Dense cotton grass, that's cool. That should do. No job for the miner. Labor. We'll assign you to doing plant gathering as well. Since you don't have any of the hauling things, you'll do that a lot, hopefully. And we can set up a final bed. There we go. That one won't belong to anyone, but, well, it'll be a thing. Let's see, Dabbling Herbalist. Guessing that's the skill that it uses. What are you? you are an adequate herbalist. So yeah, probably going to waste a lot of it. Just pointing that out. So where do we get some of that? We'll need a refuse thing. I'll shove it over in the corner over here. Or, yeah, let's make it a little closer. Just to get the stuff indoors, outdoors. It looks like we can remove that. And we'll make the general bedroom area. Well, actually, that's where they're supposed to be sleeping, so it's probably not good that it's going to be the meeting place. But, well, it's the meeting place. Since there isn't really anywhere else at the moment. So, fair is fair. I want to dig out those, but I don't want to dig out those. By those, I mean the gems. Yeah, it should the, let's see. Restricted for use by the selected tab. Or reserved for the use, okay. Tab, stone type. Huh. Restricted stones. Okay, so that's what it means. So I'm reserving it so it doesn't use the gold for those. Okay, good to know. And enter the view. And okay, so I can from there hotkey it. And apparently the hotkey for, yeah, okay, cool. Wait a second, does that mean I can come over here, follow the, okay, so I could F1, and it would let me, yes, it would. Awesome. He's going to be doing much. Yes, and it follows him right away. That's good. That's awesome. And I just press something in it. Alright, it goes away. I did note that he's moving slow, so we'll want a wheelbarrow. And I actually want the... We'll want a wood pile here. It's not a big wood pile, but it's enough of one. Once the wheelbarrow is made, we're going to assign it to there, which will be a stone pile so that someone that isn't the guy making the stuff can wheel it over as needed. Yep, stone. Oh, right, it would be same thing I used to interact with the buildings. And max wheelbarrow 1. Take from anywhere, take from a pile workshop. And gives to mechanics workshop. Gives to carpenter's workshop. There we go. That should make it a little easier on the guys. How are you doing, water buffalo? Large mammalian herbivore. It is powerfully built and has long curved horns. Enormous build but very skinny. Huh, enormous build but very skinny. Where are we? The 27th of Fell Site. We should be nearing the end. Need hard rock. Get those. There we go. Almost forgot that. There we go. Someone's taking the wheelbarrow. I think he just took some gold. Yeah, that's because, oops. That happens. Oh well. Oh, there we go. It is now summer. Okay, now I'm gonna take a look at my dwarves. No, it would be in you. There we go. The miner. Zoom to you. What do you think? Quite content. Slept on grass, forced to talk to someone annoying. Yeah. Okay, 86 years old, faithful follower of that. Some other stuff. Oh, likes of Mentine, don't make them mayor. Got it. Good focus, good intellect, ability to read emotions fairly well. More short patience, meager. She dreams of mastering a skill, so that's basically legendary, I'm guessing. Merrymaking as a waste, doesn't particularly care about craft or stuff. Doesn't particularly respect commerce. Well, good thing she's a miner, because that means it's not going to matter as much that she doesn't care about quality. Large deficit of willpower, and dreams of raising a family, and values artwork while respecting power. There we go. Little linguistic skills. Personally finds those that develop skills with weapons and fighting distasteful. He dreams of creating a great work of art. So either an artifact or a masterpiece. I'm not sure, but cool. Either of those are good. The stoneworker. What do you think? Personally believes that peace is always preferable to war. Yeah. Okay. Values decorum, dignity, and proper behavior. Sees life as unfair and doesn't mind it that way. She dreams of mastering a skill. Another one of those. See, that was stoneworker. So jeweler. Dreams of mastering a skill. Personally highest reward for loyal. Or she personally has the highest regard for loyalty, disregard tradition, and values artwork. Interesting. Fish cleaner. Deception and treats as, or wasteful form of deliberate deception, or God, I'm not starting to replace. Artful speech and eloquence as a wasteful form of deliberate deception and treats as such. Entire concept of sacrifice for others and truly disgust and values romance. Dreams of crafting a masterwork. Well, you're a fish cleaner. Don't know how you're going to do that. Personally respects eloquent speakers and thinks friendship is important. Dreams of creating a great work of art. Different words. Don't know what it means exactly. But we are going to we've only built stuff there, so yeah, we can just export that image. And then first I'm going to check and make sure I export. Yep. No, that's the wrong one. Choose the right image. Lance bulb. Yeah. So yeah, that's the current state of things. And retire the fortress? Yes. Or okay, so it's a lowercase y. And we're gonna retire the fortress and then pick it back up and see what it looks like. Settled into the rhythm of day-to-day living beyond your meticulous concerns. Saving information. Okay. Then we'll pick it back up. I won't be running it long after that. I'll just open it up to see what it looks like. See that it's working. Oh, Always want to find bugs so you can report them. Start playing Dwarf Fortress. And now it's running a couple, let's see. Oh, my mouse isn't showing up for some reason. Anyway, yeah, it's running through Hematite some. Looks like all the months have 28 days. That's interesting. I never really paid attention to how many days were actually in a month. For some reason or other. But yeah. Granite, slate, felsite, hematite, malachite, galena, limestone, sandstone, timber, moonstone, opal, and obsidian. Yes, the months of the year. I definitely like the theme of them. Definitely a lot better than some of the things that just have weirdly named months. It's like, months aren't weirdly named. It's like, let's see. They all have meanings. Like December, it's the 10th month. And, let's see, where were we? I guess that is one fault of my thing. I don't know where we were. Ah, here we go. This was the place. Or no. Here we go. Reclaim, unretire. Oh hey, it actually has selections. Ruins, inhabited. Okay, that's a lot better. I was about to think like, oh, could I do something really fun with that? But yeah, we'll unretire that and see what it looks like. It's definitely a lot. Ah, dang it. Stopped working. Okay, let's try that again. It's not cool. Starting on the other screen. Playing Dwarf Fortress. Really like the loading screens a lot better. The bar definitely adds to it. Okay, now it's gonna have to run through this, so I'll be back once it's done with that. Oh, I just cracked open this, and that's weird. So I guess I started back up the recording before this was finished. Oops. Anyway, what was I saying about months? Oh, right, December. It's the 10th month, didn't you know? Or, more correctly, it was the 10th month originally, and then people moved them around, and it was the last month, and so it stayed the last month, and stuff like that. So, like, just look at the days of the week. It's like Wednesday, Odin's Day. That's basically what it is. Reclaim E. Now, I'm not going to touch anything. I'm going to let it think. Nope. Okay, it's not liking that. I don't know why. I'll let it run, see if something happens. Okay, nothing particular happened. I'm not sure why it did that. But yeah. Guess that's not quite... Oh, here we go. Starting new game. Or that's the game log, not the error log. Error log. I'm like, oh hey, stuff's different. Okay. Yeah, something with this, I'm guessing then. Well, that's a shame. But nice to see we got stuff going. Too bad we didn't get much done with this place, but then again, I'm already almost an hour and 30 minutes. Which is partly why I really wish I could live stream, because this would be an amazing live stream game. Anyway, Akhier, and I'm signing off.